Oh gosh, this is crazy. Alright. What's up, guys? And if you are watching this, welcome to my first video. Thank you so much for clicking on this, for even being interested at all. You guys, this is honestly extremely long overdue. I've been wanting to make a channel for years, but you know what? I'm going for it. We're here. Let's do it. So if you don't know me, my name is Nia. As you can see, it says Nia Taylor. I am going to be giving you guys a Q&A / advice for the Alabama Agricultural and Mechanical University. And a lot of people have been reaching out to me on social media, on my Instagram, you know, asking me questions, everything that I do. Before I do it, I always ask myself, who is this gonna help? Or how is this gonna help someone? And this is just one of those things. But I'm done talking. Let's do it. Question number 1. I wrote them down. So if you see me looking down, I wrote them down in my little notebook because I'm recording on my phone. Because we is broke. Some of my classes end at 8:50, but then I have a class at 9 a.m. right after. Will I really be able to make it to class in 10 minutes? And the answer is yes, you'll be able to make it to the class in 10 minutes. Someone as an incoming freshman and asking them the same thing, because I was like, I just know how I am. I don't like to walk. I'm a little lazy. So I was like, how am I going to get from here to here in 10 minutes? And by that time, I had visited the campus. So I was like, you want me to do it? But it's definitely possible. But that doesn't mean take your time and chat with your friends either. You can. Some of the buildings are close together, but if you have a class in Drake, for example, which is up the hill, and your next class is down the hill in gym, like you have health or something, you know, you gotta put a little bit of pep in your step. Is the food nasty? No! I don't know why people keep saying that. The food is not nasty, and I'm sure there are people that actually think the food is nasty, but I also know some people that always say the food is nasty, but really they're just very picky. There are several options in the caf, and I just feel like there's something for everyone. We've got fried chicken Tuesday, we have fried fish Friday, we had a hibachi station last year, we have a vegan line. Don't sleep on the vegan line. Do not sleep because the vegan line goes crazy. There are times like where I'll be like, you know, I don't feel like eating in the caf today, and that's fine because I have friends that drive, so we might go off campus, but there's also a Subway on campus, so sometimes you can go to Subway. You have options is my point. We have 2 cafs though. There's one in Foster and one in Knight, and depending on the day, I only eat chicken wings in Foster. Something I think is helpful to know, if you are living up the hill, you could order pizza, right? For say you don't drive, because I didn't drive, so I can speak about that because I experienced being on campus up the hill without a car. But you can order like pizza and Grubhub and DoorDash and what else, Waiter. If you want to do that, you can do that. But if you do want to order a pizza, the pizza only goes to the police station, and you can try to finesse and say, this is where I live, can you please drop it off here? But A&M's campus and like the local Domino's and the other pizza places, they have a very clear understanding, because I have tried to finesse the system. I'm from Atlanta, so having to commute from Atlanta to Huntsville's not a dry place. You know, there are local food places. There's Popeyes, there's Cookout, there's Wendy's, well, is Popeyes and Wendy's canceled? Can we eat that still? How are the Knight dorms? The Knight dorms. Knight is cool. I think I have some videos and pictures of what it looks like, if you're not sure what it looks like, and if so, then I will insert them. But Night is the dorm where the caf is, where the subway is, where the pod is. If you don't know what the pod is, it's like a store. They have everything. They have, not everything. They have mouthwash and deodorant and Tylenol and snacks and slushies, Hot Pockets, and all kinds of things. You walk in, you have your common area. Another word for common area, basically like a living room / kitchen. So you have your fridge, you have your microwave, you have counter, you have cabinets, you have a dining room table, and you have a couch and 1 or 2 chairs. You and your roommate are on one side with your own bathroom. It's not community bathrooms. And same thing on the other side. So it's a lot like foster. How is the social life, and are people friendly? I think the social life at A&M is very busy. Or think about it kind of like high school. Like, there are some people that are really nice, and there are some people that are a little stiff, okay? They're, you know, not as warm and fuzzy. I like to feel warm and fuzzy, but everybody's not like that, and it's okay. Are bed risers really necessary? Yes. So, will you absolutely just die without them? No. Well, if you have as much stuff as I do, I got a lot of stuff, you might. So bed risers help with storage space. You can fit a lot of things under your bed. When you have bed risers, as opposed to when you don't, the bed is just too low to the floor. Unless you live in a community dorm like Palmer, for example. Last time I checked, Palmer already has like really high beds. Dorms like Foster and Knight, go ahead and get some bed risers. A lot of boys tend not to have bed risers. I don't know why. Boys are weird. Oh, but also boys tend to not have as much stuff as we do, so it's probably just, you know, not really a necessity for them. How's the weather in Huntsville, and how should I pack? Super unpredictable, but I always say like Huntsville has pretty much about 3 seasons: hot, freezing, and a monsoon. That's it. That's it. First semester is going in, it's probably going to be like really hot. Upon moving in, I would say pack clothes for the heat. By Thanksgiving break, I go home, I come home, and I'll swap out my clothes. I do not suggest you like bringing all 5 pairs of Uggs, like, because you're not gonna need it until maybe October. Any tips on how to save money? No. Have your checkings and have your savings with 2 different banks. That's such a good idea. So you transferring money back and forth and taking out money that you shouldn't be taking out behind your parents' backs. Shade. It shouldn't be that easy, you know, so it kind of disciplines you a little bit. You have to do a little bit more work. Have you had any bad roommates? And if so, how do you deal with that? Honestly, I have been fortunate enough to not really have any bad roommate issues. I've had some issues, but not really. Like, it's never gotten to the point where like we were breaking each other's things or anything drastic like you see on TV like that. Should you have an issue or a conflict with your roommate, I would say one of the best ways of dealing with that would just be communication. Communicate, you know, be nice, don't be mean, but also set boundaries. If both of you guys come to campus and realize that you both have TVs, or if you communicate beforehand and realize that you both have TVs, if I'm not mistaken, there's only like 1 cable outlet in the wall, so you're gonna need to get like a long cable wire to go around the room, and then you're also gonna need to get a cable splitter so that you both can have TV. Also, another I think cool piece of advice is just to keep some change on you, or maybe not necessarily on you, but just in your drawer. Keep some change, keep some quarters, because there are a lot of vending machines on campus. Keep some change, some dollars, some singles. How do you stay academically organized? I need to just write everything down. Like, everything, I just need to write down. Me, I do a lot of sticky notes and reminders and alarms. That's really a necessity. It's a necessity for me. But if you just prioritize, write things down, you know, if you know you have a paper due, but the Q's having a party, girl, don't go to that party. Why don't people email me back? I think that's so funny. A lot of people, they don't email back, unfortunately. But also, keep in mind how you are speaking in your email. Make sure that your email is always professional, okay? Good afternoon, you know. You'll kind of start to get the feel like there's just certain departments, certain people that you just don't email. Like, for example, somebody told me they were emailing like student accounts or somebody from student accounts. I just feel like student accounts is just one of those things, like, you don't email student accounts. You call them. That's the people that you call. You call them, or if we're on campus, you go to student accounts. But I don't know, I've just grown accustomed to it, and it doesn't bother me that much, just because you have to be prompt, you have to be on your stuff, okay? If you need financial help, you know to just be on your stuff, be on your job. And if you going up there instead of emailing somebody is how you get it done, you just have to do what you have to do. You have to get it done. How can I get involved? Check your email. Keep up with your email. Make sure that your email is like on your phone. Turn on the notifications so that every time A&M sends out an email, you get it. Also, if you have any free time, like in between your classes, or you're just in a building, just kind of chilling, look at the flyers on the wall. Look at the flyers. So this is the last question. Is it fun? Do you like it? And by it, I'm assuming that you mean A&M. And the answer is no. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. If I didn't love it, I wouldn't have wasted my time making this video. And the one thing that got me to finally make this video and do it was A&M. So that should speak volumes. Yes, it's fun, but I also am a strong believer in it is what you make it, okay? If you are not making the effort to attend the events and get out of your comfort zone and meet people, of course it's not going to be fun. If you're just going to class and going to your room every day, and there's nothing wrong with that sometimes, but like, your experience is going to be different, you know, from someone else. So it's what you make it. Someone asked me if like the football games were fun, and I'm just like, it's what you make it. I remember freshman year, I was with a group of friends and I wanted to go to the student section so bad and like turn up, like, yeah, go Bulldogs, blah, blah, blah. Turn up. Don't play with the student section, okay? But like, they didn't want to go, and then I was too scared to go by myself. So I never went, and I never had that experience because it was an exclusive like section / experience specifically from my class because we were freshmen. It's what you make it. I say that to say, don't let anybody deprive you of your experience. There's a party on the quad, go. You know, still prioritize, but have fun. Fun, be yourself. Oh my gosh, just have fun. College is fun. Yes. But focus though. Get that GPA right. I did it. Thank you so much for clicking on this video, for tuning in. I just hope and pray that I was helpful for someone. All I asked God to do was just use me and just to speak through me. It's not all of the advice in the world that you can have, but I do encourage you to, you know, research Don't be afraid to go to campus and find out things for yourself. I am, however, open to doing another video though, so if there are any important questions or areas that I didn't touch on that you want me to touch on, I don't have a problem doing that. Just I suck. Okay, anything else you want, you know, you just let me know. See you in the next one.